Hi guys, let's look at how to come up with a taxi booking management system. So in my earlier video, I demonstrated on this system that I want us to come up with. So the splash form loads, then opens the main form. So guys, we have the driver's details. Like for example, you'll notice that the system open or the form opens in a new window, but down here you can see there are some captured guys. That is the drivers. You can also capture the photo of the driver. So like for example, this is our driver today. You see now the system can capture the driver's details. Then on the other hand, you can capture customers' details. Like now I have 6 customers already captured. Then I close that one. Then we have the vehicles details. We have some taxi vehicles captured, including their photos. Then we have the booking form. That is the main form that we shall really focus on. So guys, this is where you do your booking and also having automatic tickets. So we begin on our system. So guys, right click on our desktop, we go to new, then Microsoft Access. So here we have our taxi MIS. Then I open my access. Once I do that, enable macros, then we begin by creating tables, guys. So you go to create, then table design. Our first table is customers table. So we shall have the customer ID, then a customer ID. This is an auto number. This is an auto number. Then next we have the customer name. The customer name here, guys, is the primary key so that we don't have repetition. Then we shall have the phone number. Then we shall have the email, that is the email address. Then we shall have the billing information. Then we shall have the feedback information. This is where the customer will give feedback on the services offered. So this one can be a wrong paragraph, and for that case, guys, right click, save. Then this is customers. This is our customers table. Then guys, we proceed by creating more tables. We create the next table. The next table is drivers table, where we shall have the driver's ID. Then we shall have the driver name. The driver name is the primary key, guys. Then we shall have the phone number. We shall have the license number. Then, being our employees, we can capture their photo. So the photo here is attachment, but driver's ID should be populated by the system. Guys, just a moment. This is text. This is auto number. Then after having done that, right click, save. This is our drivers. Then right click, cross. So far we have 2 tables. Go to next. The next one is vehicle. So you have the vehicle plate. That is the number plate. This one should be the primary key, no repetitions. Then you shall have the driver's ID. Then you shall have make or model of a vehicle. Then you shall have the license plate, then you shall have maintenance history, maintenance history. That is, should be long text or memo. Then we shall have the photo vehicle. Photo of the vehicle. Guys, it's important to have the photo of the vehicle. That is the attachment. So right click, save. This is vehicles. Vehicles. Guys, after having done that, we create our Rust table. So right click, delete rows. Sorry. We just press escape. We just press escape for that matter. So we shall have the Rust field here is attachment. This is the photo, the photo. That is the photo vehicle. Then save that one, guys. Then right click, cross. The next thing we shall move to queries. So we proceed to queries. So we have vehicles, customer. No, we have our Rust table, our very important table. That is the booking table. So we shall have booking ID. This is the auto number. It's going to be text auto number and the primary key. Then we shall have the booking date. Booking date. This is date and time. And guys, this one should be today's date, the current date on the system. So just go to default value, type equals to date, and cross and open the bracket. So that one will produce today's date automatically. Then we shall have the pick up, or that is pick up. That's where the guy will be picked up, or drop off points, or drop off points. Now there is an error, drop off points. This one can be memo to allow an explanation. Then you shall have the customer name. This one should be a lookup. Then you shall have the ticket number. Shall have the ticket number, text. Then you shall have the driver's name. Then you shall also have the fare or cost, that is currency. So after having done that, you just go save. So this is our main table, bookings. Then from there we need to do a relationship. So like for example, if we open the vehicle here, the vehicle is driven by a driver. So we just go to lookup wizard, then go to where the drivers are, that is the drivers. Go next, then take the driver's name, next, finish. So that is a relationship that has been created. Then on the other hand, right click and then save. So we proceed to creating relationships. We go to we go to drivers. So already we have a relationship between driver and vehicle. So we just go to booking, right click, go to design view. Then here, who is booking the car? It is the driver. So sorry, it's the customer. So we get the customer. So lookup wizard, use option number 1, go to next. The customer is booking, so we get the customer name, of which is the primary key. Go to next, finish. So we shall have created a relationship for that case. Then who is driving this customer? It is the driver. So we just go to lookup wizard again. This the first option. We take the driver, then we take the driver's name, then next, finish. So again, we have created that kind of relationship. So far our tables are related, since the customer is related with the booking, which has been connected together with the driver's name. So guys, right click and cross all. So we proceed to relationships, where we go to database tools, relationships. Guys, you'll notice that our relationship is complete, so you just need to enforce referential integrity. That is one to many. Again, double click, enforce referential integrity. Again double click, enforce referential integrity. So guys, after having done that, you have now completed on the table. So the next thing to do is to create queries. So we shall create a query. We shall create a query called that is a query called booking details. So we proceed. We just go to bookings. Like for example, we can just have at least one customer. Okay, sorry, we can have at least one customer. So we can have customer called Don Bichai, phone number, email address. We leave those ones, they are not so much important. We can have customer number 2, which can be Berinda Manja. Remember, the names are using here are just for demonstration purposes. Then you can also have customer number 4, that is Otieno Kamau. So his numbers are those ones. So after having done that one, we can also go to drivers. You can capture at least few drivers. We can have Fahari Bakari. You can also have Muhammad Ali. Their phone numbers, blah blah. Then you can have their license number, like that. This is Jebet. Then we shall have her numbers, and then her license number. So those are our drivers. You can see our system is perfect. Then you can have the vehicle. You can have JKR 109, that is a vehicle. Who drives this one? Fahari Bakari. Then JKR 103, that one is driven by Jebet. Then you have JKR 10 wherever. This one is driven by Muhammad Ali. So this is Subaru. This is Toyota. This is Toyota. This is Nissan. So guys, plates, license can be such. This is just for demonstration to make sure our system is perfect. So guys, after having done that, we can create a query, that is the booking query. The booking query, which should be from the booking query should be created from the booking table. So create, go to query wizard, next. So we have booking, set everything to the right hand side, next, finish. So this is our query. You can see guys, this is our query. And for that case, this one will be used in another juncture. Then we can also create a receipt query. Receipt query should automatically come from the booking query. So just copy this, then paste, guys. This one, you just call it receipt. That one will be very useful some other time. Then from there, we can also proceed and create a booking report. So you can just still copy this and paste. You can say report booking. That one will also be very important. You can also have the vehicle query. So go to query design, next. Then we shall go to, we can have vehicles. So we have a vehicle plate, driver's ID, make, license plate, maintenance, and the photo. So then we go next. This one should be called the report vehicle. That is to create the vehicles. Then we can also cross that one. We can also have a next one. Next, that one will be the customers query. So this is report customers. Those ones will enable you to create reports by a click of a button. So lastly, we go to query wizard next. Then we create the drivers. Driver ID, driver name, phone number, license, photo. Next. This is report. This is for creating the report. This is report drivers. Then there, guys, from there, we can just design the reports. So you hit on the booking report, then you hit this button, report. There we are, right click, crossover. Again, we go to report customers, hit the report, it is produced, right click, crossover. That is the easiest way to create reports. Though the most professional way of doing it is using design view. So we have to go to report drivers, hit this one. Guys, you can visit my other videos where I have done creating reports and forms on design view. So hit that one, then we have the report. So guys, we are now left by creating the forms. So for creating the forms, we shall need to also do it in a faster way. So like for example, we want to create the driver's report, form, sorry. So we just go to form wizard, choose the driver's table or the driver's report or query. So here we need driver ID, name, phone, license, and photo. Remember not to put the other details of the photo, they will just give you headache. So we just go to columnar, next. This is the driver's form. Or let's just leave it that way. So this is what we have. So the next thing is to right click, design view. You do the modifications now. Like for example, I want to reduce the size of these ones to somewhere there. Then take this caption there. Then take the photo just below it. Now in case it goes this way, just hold one like that. Then increase the photo. So the next thing is to drag your mouse, go to format, go to this point, put color black and bold. Then drag your mouse, take this one to right align and reduce this. Again, drag and reduce this. So we want to have a professional form. So drag your mouse, take this one to somewhere there. Also bring the photos there, undo. We have the undo. So after doing that, also this one, make it bold, but this one should be centered. Then format this photo to be sunken, go to design view, go to property sheet, or then go to where we have special effect. It is in default flat, just make it chiseled or sunken. So this is where our photos are. Then change the color, right click, go to fill this one, like now I want to have that color. See now, guys, if I run this form, you'll notice that it is somehow nice. So again, right click, do more modification. Like now I have realized the driver's name is not seen well, so now it's okay. Then I bring this crosser, also pull this crosser, then also do a bit of formatting to this driver's details capture form. Then click outside, inside again, then go to format, center line, put the colors that are vivid, increase the font size. So the next thing, guys, click on this point, I am clicking here. Then here comes forms, go to pop-up, yes, double click, or just choose from the drop down list. So I save this, then see what we have. So far you can see we have a very professional form that you can also add photos for the guys or use these buttons here. Instead of putting next button and unless you just want to have them, I usually like using these ones. They make my work easier. So right click again, design view. Then most important thing to do is to put the cross button. So we put the cross button here. I have drawn the toggle. This is the toggle button. I like using the toggle because it doesn't have background code. So I go format, shape, I make it black, but the color on the top will be white. So this is the cross button. The next thing, guys, I'll give you the code for cross button. So the code for cross button is this one. Don't cram it, just keep it somewhere, be editing it. Like for example, I want to edit this, so I just copy this code. I usually provide the codes on my description. So go to click this button, go to on, if that is event on click. When the button is clicked, what should happen? So just paste that code there and save. There you are. So guys, when you click on this one, you see it will ask you taxi booking system, confirm exit, no. Yes, it exits. That's why I like using the code instead of the Microsoft provided cross, because that one will behave like this button. There will be no touch prompt. They will not get a prompt asking you to do the stuff. So the next thing is to create the customers form. So you go to form wizard here, then you just go to customers, send everything to the right hand side, next, columnar, finish. So we have this form of ours. Again, right click, design view, you do your stuff here. So you want to do something here, and I want to do this, avoiding the downward. So again, reduce the size. So this is our customers form. This one for the feedback, we shall have that one. Then just drag, just like I usually show you. Go to format, go to font, put color black so that it can be vivid. Again, align this one to the right hand side so that they give you more space. Then after having done that one, pull these ones up to that point. I think that one looks nice. Then, but you can still increase the font. Like for this one, you can increase it to 14. Then highlight everything. Yeah, like that, good. So that the ones that are not seen can be seen. Back, that is information, billing information, the email, the phone number, the customer name. You can separate that. Then you have the ID. So again, after having done that one, you can now use the arrow keys to make them go near each other so that your form looks professional. Should look professional like that. So after doing that one, you can just bring this one closer and also pull this up. Then take this one to the center. This is customers details capture form. Then change the color of this one. You can give this one a different color, like green. Then this is what we have so far. This one should be pulled somewhere. Good. So we can also add the button toggle. You want the cross button. So we have the cross. You have the cross button. Again, click on it, go to event, on click, event, hit the three dots, paste the code. As easy as that. We also need to change the color of this button, like blue. Then this one should be something like white. Then you can also add another button for add new. So that for that one, you just take the button, then go to record operations, add new, next, text, finish. Like that, you can give it the same color as its sister there. So we have two buttons, add new and cross. The others will be used from here. Don't forget, again, click on this point, go to all, pop-up yes, mode yes. So save your work. You see, this is what we have. This is the customer's form. But you can see that when we wrote our form, it loads on a certain record. But we want our form to always run being empty. So right click, go to design view, then click the point here, then go to event, then on road. When form loads, what should happen? So we usually have this one line of text. This is the code, just one line of text. So what I'm supposed to do is to paste. it is to paste that line one, that one line. That is the line. This is the line. This one ensures that your record always, when the form loads, your record starts as blank, and it's very professional to do that. So I go to, again, to drivers form. We do the same. Hit that point. Go to onboard event procedure. Hit the three dots. Paste the same code. That code ensures that when your form loads, you see, it loads on a new record. But that doesn't mean that the other records are not there. They are there. But that is very professional to make sure that your forms load as blank. Then, guys, we proceed. We create the next form. The next form should be a vehicles form. So we shall have the vehicles form. So go to form wizard, choose the vehicles form. We have vehicle plate, drivers, model, license, maintenance, photo. Then go to next, column, next, finish. So this is what we have. Right click, we do the editing. So this is the vehicles details. We start by here. Format, center, boot, vivid color. This is vehicles details. Vehicles details. Again, do your editing stuff. So like for example, here we shall do a bit of formatting. Like now, I want these ones to be equivalent to or equal to that. Then this one should crib up. This one should be reduced, just like they are cousins. Then this one should crib up. This one should be there. I take the caption somewhere there. Then the maintenance. This one can still remain the way it is. The way it is, like that. So, but I would wish it be like this, so that this one can be somewhere there at the mid, so that the vehicle's photo is enlarged, and this one taken closer. Then I highlight everything, do as we have always done. So again, put this one to the right hand side, like this, so that we can be in a position to take them up there. Then this one can be taken to that point. Then pull this up like that. Change the color of the background like that. Then this one is not proportional. Then guys, after having done this one, we need to do something like this one should be somewhere there, so that the history is enlarged. Then after doing this, we need to put the code. So save it, go to hit this point, go to on road, event procedure, paste that code that makes it new. Again, we go and put the cross button. Design, put the cross button here, which are very important. Cross button. So the cross button always change its color, make it unique. So I go to my codes. My codes are already here, so I copy the cross button code, minimize, go to event, on click. What happens? Event procedure, hit the three dots, paste your stuff and save. I am saving by keyboard shortcuts Control S. So when I save, you see, again mine goes to blank, but there are some details already. So again, make it model to make it attractive. So click on this point, go to all, then on all, drag this, pop up model yes, then save it and run. So guys, this is what we have as our form. Right click, make this one somehow larger. So format, put this one's bigger, maintenance history. I think that one is good that way. So I don't know whether it's so big. Then we go home. You see, this is our next form. Lastly, we create our mother of all forms, that is our point of interest, that is we create the booking form. So for the booking form, you just go to form wizard, then go to bookings query, then send everything to your right hand side. Next, this one will be tabular. Next, this is bookings, avoid the word queries, then finish. So after having done this one, we need to do a bit of modification. Right click, design view, then cross this one. It's not so important. Pour that one also. Try to separate this. Try to separate this one somewhere there. We first of all do one by one. So we start by, sorry, undo. Thank you to Microsoft for undo. I don't know, this one would be hectic without undo. So this one we just drag this. This is the booking ID. Booking ID. You see how I am going about it. Then this one, drag both of them. Then this is the booking date. Take it there. Again, we take this one. Sorry, first of all, we reduce the size of this. Remember, it was memo. This is the drop or pick points. Then we have the customer's name. Bring it closer. You increase the size. We have the ticket. The ticket seems to be larger. So just highlight, take them closer. Then driver's name, you can first of all Pearl. Then this is fair Pearl. But this one should be somewhere format. I take it to the other side. Then guys, highlight everything. Go do as we do. Put them color black, bird. Then this is for the booking details. This is very crucial. This is actually our system. So we bring these ones down to that point. Then pull this up, but we first of all change the fill color to something nice like that. Then the next thing is to make sure that you put the heading here. So this is the booking. This should be centered bookings. Then you can do a bit of modifications. Like for example, I would wish to put a photo so that you can have a system. So guys, I can just go to design AA, that is the label, like that. So this is our taxi booking management system. You click outside the text at the label, then go format. That is good. Centered, put it bold, black. Then the next thing here, this is for the bookings. It's going to be something like 28. Then you can put a car photo here. So you can just go to design. Just make sure you're outside this one. Then go to image. Then go to USB. We can put a photo of some cars there as our logo. So this one can be pushed so that you can have our logo there. That is our car logo. Then automatically, so here you need to put a code. So right click, go to design view. Then I'll explain how the code works. So we shall have this code. I'll produce and drop this code on my comment just below this video. So this is the code, and this code of ours is declaring cars, that is char as string, rank as integer, that is number, password as string, string is a data type, and I declaring I as an integer. So I will be a number. So if we say I plus I, it will be I 1 plus, okay, like for example, we say I plus 1. So if I is 2, it becomes 3. It will increment. So then we define the characters to use. These are the characters A, B, C, wherever, small letters, capital letters, numbers, special characters. Then we define the rank. You can see there are some comments. The rank, our rank of our ticket number will be 6, but this time around, let me use 8. Then this is the loop to generate the passwords. For I equals to 1 to the rank, password equals to password, then it takes the character. So guys, you just have to take this code, copy it. Remember, I usually tell you it is not important to cram codes. Just save them if you can, and then you'll use them. So what I'll do, I'll go to this, let me zoom for you. I'll go to this button, ticket number. Then just go to property sheet. Then I'll go to event on roast focus. So when the when you move the cursor, when the cursor leaves that text box, it should do the code. So what happens, I just go to event procedure, then we hit the three dots, then paste the code here. Simple as that. What is important is to know the name of the text box that will produce the password. That is the only stuff you need. So this is the code to produce automatic ticket number, and for that case you just double click this and then save. Then I zoom out to see what happens. So if I run my form, we have said Belinda will be picked at point A and dropped at point B. So you just need to move the cursor. You see, the cursor automatically gives the ticket number. Then you choose the driver. She would be driven by Fahari Bakari at a fare of 4,500. Then we move to the next customer, who will be moving from ask to ACK Church. Then who is this customer? It's Dawn. I will be given a special ticket number. I will be driven by Jebet. Then I will also pay 4,500. Then we shall have our next customer, G to D to PK. This customer will be taken or picked from point G and dropped at point K. This is Otieno Kamau. So Otieno Kamau will be given a special number, will be driven by Muhammad at Afi. So guys, you can see now my system is perfect. The next thing is to put the reports down here and also to produce the receipt. First of all, we start by producing the receipt. So I cross all, we create the receipt. So we just go to report design. Remember, I have not so far used report design. So the next thing is to tell this report where to get data. It will get data from receipt. So I just go to all. Then here I drag upwards until I get record source. So for the record source, I will just choose receipt, then cross this. Now Microsoft Access is aware that this report will get data from this query code receipt. So I hit on add existing list. I can highlight all of them, click on number one, hold shift, then drag all of them in here, like that. So I can now just separate this one by pulling them like that. Can also try to bring this one here, so I can pull more. Sorry, I need to pull all of them together. I want to pull this. So after doing this one, this is the dropping point. Should be somewhere there. Drop point should be somewhere just like the others. Then from here we need to come up with a smart receipt. So number one, we can separate. We can just drop fare somewhere and make it larger. Then after doing this, we can rearrange this stuff. Like for example, I want the customer name to appear there, then the ticket number to be up there, then these others, driver's name, booking ID can be there, booking dates, pick up and drop points, driver's name, fare. So the next thing to do, guys, is to make sure this data is vivid. So format, I click on bold, also do the same to this one, like that. Then here I need to improve my receipt. So you can pull this down a bit, bring this one somewhere. Sorry, undo. Don't mess up, just undo. So I go design, I pick Rebel AA and type here receipt, booking receipt. Then click outside, then inside the Rebel. We do really take the Rebel and just confirm whether this is Rebel. Yeah, it's Rebel. So go to format, center, bold, black and bold, a big size of the term receipt should be centered. Then guys, after doing this, you can draw some lines, bring it up there. Again, go to design, take a Rebel. This is served by Dawn. served by done. Then you can bring this up again, format like that. Then this one, make it bigger a bit because it's fair. Again, you can draw some lines to make your system nice. I need this one to be like that way so that it can make a lot of sense. Customer name. Let's just ticket number. Sorry. Undo. So let's just first for undo the way they were. So pull this. So this one should be somewhere there. I need this one to be separated, ticket number and customer name. So after doing that, I can draw some lines by going to design, take a straight line here, draw it, draw a straight line here. Until it's hidden, you release. Again, go there. That point, take a straight line. Should be hidden for you to know it's perfect. Again, take another straight line here for delete that for the fair. So I pick it up to that point like that, then save this. So this is my receipt. Then you click on OK. Then guys, after having done this, you'll be in a position to do your stuff. Like now, I can just pull this. This is fair. Just format this one to that point. This is fair. Like this. I want it to be at least 16. Like that. This is my receipt. So I cross that. Now we go to our bookings here. So we need to do something here. First of all, we can add two buttons. We can add button for maximizing, or rather hiding the ribbon. So just go to this point, right click, design view, go to take a toggle button. Here we draw a button. Then this one is hide stroke show ribbon. Like that. This is a button, show or hide button. So again, on this button, you can give it different colors. Again, give it color black or even white. White is more nice. So I go to design, property sheet, then event. On click, what happens? Event procedure, hit the three dots. So here, I type a code, VBA code, that do cmd dot show toolbar. The toolbar name is ribbon, then no. So I just copy this. You don't know why I have copied. This is to hide the ribbon. Again, cross this by double clicking. Go again to this point. Now I have used on click. This time round, when you double click, it shows the ribbon. So I just hit the procedure, hit the three dots. Again, go to this code, paste my code, just change no to yes, like that. Then, having done that one, can zoom out, cross this, and then we can be in a position to execute that. So you see, it hides the ribbon. When you double click, it's unhide. So our system will be very perfect by double clicking or hiding this. So the next thing, guys, is to go to form footer, pull the form footer. You want to put the receipt. So for us to put the receipt, you have to filter. So I go to receipt, right click, go to design view. Then here, we shall go to criteria. I don't know whether it will be affected by zooming. Here, just type forms, exclamation mark, bookings, exclamation mark, the field you want, booking ID. That's the field I want filtered. So this is the filtering criteria. I save it, zoom out. So now we put the receipt on our form. So I just go to this point, toggle button, you draw the toggle button, type print receipt, you click outside, inside, go to format, give it color white, give it black for visibility purposes, 11. Then click on it, go to design, go to properties, go to event, on click. This time around, don't use event procedure. Click the three dots and use macro builder. Okay. Here just type open report and hit enter. Then choose the report. The report are many, but I want receipt. Save it and close. There you are. So guys, if now I run my form, I want booking receipt for Belinda, the first guy. I hit on her, then print receipt. There we are. You see now the receipt for her comes out, but we need to do a bit formatting of our receipt, so I can pull the cursor, then go to all, border style, transparent. We need that one to be transparent. That is the border style, should be transparent. So let's see whether the way it is. Yeah, good, there we are. Then we have ticket number. We can just separate them to be professional a bit. So format. let's see whether that one solves. Then the customer. Good. Then this one's highlight. Let them be centered apart from the names. This one should be right aligned. See this one. This one should leave that point. Good. So you see our receipt is somehow nice, but we have hash error. So because of this hash, it reduced the font size to a bit 16. There we are. You see now we have a booking receipt. Our booking receipt, so we can still do something on our receipt. Here, we put a straight line here, and we make it thick, thickness thick. So there we are, guys. You see now our booking receipt is complete. So I say cross out. So if again I go back to bookings, I hit on second customer Don Gichai, print receipt. You see now this is receipt for Don Gichai with a special ticket number and all the stuff. So guys, the system is complete and working perfectly. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so, comment, and also share my videos with your friends. Otherwise, thank you very much.